this is Jimmie J.J. Walker, and you're watching, listening, being engulfed by Pavlina's Place, a wonderful new show, sensational, and I have to give it at least 4 Dynamites.
Hey everyone, this is Pavlina from Pavlina's Kidz Place, and I'm here on location in Daytona Beach with comedian Jimmie J.J. Walker. Hello.
Hello, nice to be here, nice to be with you, nice to have you taking pictures and listening to ice. This is a real nightclub, people. This is the way it's done in the business. Bonkerz here in Daytona, brand new club.
Have you ever performed in Daytona Beach?
Yes, I have. Matter of fact, I was at the old Bonkerz. Now we're back. The way it works in the comedy business is that people come in and out, up and down, and Jimbo with his partners have come back and made the club even more better.
Oh, better. Nice.
Yes.
Very cool. So, is it a lot of fun here?
This is a great club. It's a complex. They have many clubs all in one. So you're at the comedy part of it. There's a dance club in the back for the young people like yourself, and that's the way it rolls. So yeah, this is fine.
You always, really kill it on stage. But has there ever been a time when you haven't killed it, and how did you continue?
Well, when you start out, you usually have a problem. There's some problems when you start. I started before your mom was even born, like 45 years ago. So it gets a little tough then. And that's one of the parts of comedy you have to deal with, the bad part in terms of not getting laughs. So that happens sometimes. Hopefully, the less the merrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Okay. So Good Times had a lot of issues that they weren't really talking about at the time. Did you have any input on, writing on the subject?
The subjects all came from Norman Lear and the writers. They wrote about everything. I think we did every subject in the world except for AIDS, which at that time was not an issue. But we did old people or senior citizens, food. We did handicapped people. We did poverty. We did race relations. We did everything. So, yeah, we did it all.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. So growing up, kids have all kinds of obstacles. What kind of obstacle did you have, and how did you overcome or deal with it?
Well, I still don't think I've overcome them. Mostly, just coming from urban background, or some people would say ghetto, and just dealing with educational problems and stuff like that. That's always something you have to deal with. And education, obviously, is the main thing. And a lot of kids that were more fortunate than us had better education. And that puts you at least 2 to 5 steps ahead of everybody. If you have that, unless you're LeBron James or somebody, then you can overcome that.
Yeah. In your book, which I have right here,
yeah, hold
pretty
that book
awesome
up there.
book.
Let me show, let the people see that. That's Dynamite, Good Times, Bad Times, All Times, Jimmie J.J.'s new book of memoir. Thank you.
Very nice. You really talked about, the life on the road and the Jimmie Walker and a Chinese buffet for $19.99, which I really liked. That was cool. But, life on the road can be tough sometimes. But was there ever, a funny moment that someone else didn't really think was funny, but you thought it was funny? Well,
there's always funny stuff in terms of that other people don't think it's funny. As long as it's not happening to you,
yeah.
It's okay. When it happens to somebody else, it's hilarious. It's like you see somebody fall on a slick of ice. Mm-hmm. That's great if it's not you falling. Yeah. So it's always good when it happens to somebody else. And there's always funny stuff that happens on the road. There's crazy things that happen on the road. Some things you're too young, your crowd's too young to listen to that kind of stuff. But a lot of stuff does happen.
Okay, awesome. That's cool. So, you're a really funny person, and I interviewed, I interviewed Kiss yesterday with Gene Simmons, and I didn't really get all of his jokes. But how could I be funny, or at least a little bit funny, when I talk to people?
I think the thing is, if you want to be funny, just be yourself. I think Gene probably said the same thing. If you be yourself, it'll come out one way or the other, and then you'll find your niche. Yeah. The deal is you got to find what works for you. Everybody's different. Like I'm not Kevin Hart or Daniel Tosh, but they're not me either. So you're writing people's rhythms. That's it. So you'll have your rhythm too. And we had a guy, Howard Cosell, before you were born, very funny, yeah. But he had his rhythm, and when you're funny in your rhythm, you're gonna find people love you, or they dislike you a lot, and that's a guy like a Howard Cosell, very much the case.
Awesome, cool, thank you. So what are your upcoming plans and events?
No upcoming plans. I'm a road warrior, so I'm on the road most of the time. I'm very fortunate, unlike some comics, I'm very fortunate myself. I'm booked until February.
Oh, nice.
So we're doing this in August. So that's good. I enjoy that. And you try to book for the rest of the year, so that makes things very positive.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Well, thank you guys for having me on, and good luck in your career, and we hope that it works out. And you need to give Jimbo on camera a big hand, because he's really our owner and bar manager and everything. And he ran the camera for the whole time, and he didn't mess anything up. Good for Jimbo. See that? I give him a hand there. That's the best I can do. But anyway, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.